This video is about PDFs, some of the things you can do with them, and in particular, it'll talk about PDF consolidation. And by consolidation, I mean how can we take multiple PDFs that you might have on your hard disk, which consist of 1 or 2 pages, and combine them into a single PDF. You might be wondering, why would you have a PDF split into multiple files? How is that possible? Well, a lot of the ebooks that you get nowadays, they give you the possibility of printing only 1 or 2 pages from the ebook, which you can print to PDF. And so what it ends up with is, if you want to capture a chapter of an ebook, you need to print them 2 or 3 pages at a time. It depends which ebook you have. And each time it generates a PDF. Other reasons you might have individual PDFs might be you've physically scanned in a document into single PDFs, or you might just have a whole lot of different PDFs sitting around on your hard disk. So the way we take all these single PDFs and combine them into one big file is by using something called Adobe Acrobat, which everyone should have on the PC, and if they don't, we can install it for you. So I'm going to do a demonstration of how to consolidate some files. So I've got a book here that was printed out by History, page by page. It's an ebook, and you can see here it's a front cover, table of contents. So it's split up page by page. Each chapter, it's got like just 2 pages in each PDF. So we want to consolidate those so we can distribute to the students. One thing about these prints is that, I'll just zoom in here, I'll see if you can have a look. You can see there that the size of the whole thing is 262 megabytes, which is pretty big. So if we were to consolidate all of the pages, the resultant file would be at least 260 megabytes, which might be a bit big. And what it means is you might consider perhaps producing 1 file per chapter or something like that. It's really up to you for your usage needs. So what we do is we start Adobe Acrobat, and the way I normally find that is just I press the Windows button and type Acrobat, and click on it, and this comes up. You want to combine files into PDF. So you click on that, and this window comes up, and then it's really simple. You just go in. You start from the first page that you want in your combined PDF, and you just drag the contents over, and you'll see that 3 pages have come across. And for this attempt, what we'll do is we'll just create a chapter 1 PDF. So I'll grab all the pages from chapter 1. You've got to be a bit careful when you drag them across, that you put them at the end of where the last PDF was. You can see if I put it there, it'll intersect the table of contents, so you want it at the end. And just do that, and we'll drag them in. And once it's dragged them in, you can go combine files. Goes through processes, and like magic, you've got a document that consists of a whole lot of pages, which is great. That's what you want. But there's an added bonus actually. What we can also do is, once we've got that consolidated PDF, we can do character recognition on it. And what that will let us do is it will let students do searches for strings or words within that document, which is really useful. So the way we do that, I'll just get rid of this, is we go into Tools. We select the text recognition, and in this file, just click OK, and it starts working. Now this might be slow depending on the number of pages within your document, but in my opinion it's well worth doing. It's really helpful as a student to be able to search the document. So I'll pause here and start again when my rather slow computer has processed the whole document. Okay, so after somewhat of a wait, it's finally scanned. Now, Once it's been scanned, a couple of things become possible that we couldn't do before. The first thing is we can copy and paste. So I can now pick up that text, I can right click, I can copy, I can paste it into a Word document or whatever else. The other, probably more important thing is that we can search. So we can search for text within the document. Let me pick a word that's there. And you can find all the occurrences of army. So that's really useful for students. From this point, it's just a matter of going File, Save As, maybe File, Save, and we can, I don't know, maybe check one, and we can have a look. That's the document that we created. It's 11 megabytes in size, so not too bad. And one final thing we need to look at is page order and how we ensure that the order of the pages that go into the PDF are correct. So on the left hand side here you can see it depends on how your file browser is set up, but it may well look something like this. And it's quite difficult to ensure that the page order is correct. And the best way I've found to do that is to change your options up the top here to details, and then just sort by date modified until, you might have to click it a couple of times, but until the smallest number is at the top. It still may not be perfectly correct, and you can see in this list that page 195 was not scanned first when the scanning was done for this book, and so we're going to have to manually adjust it, but this is the closest we can get. So once we've got the list as close as we can get, we can do combine files. We can manually drag the first page over, it's 195, and then there's this one here, 196, 197, and then we can start grabbing blocks. So if we click on the first block in the lot of files that we want to pick up, and then shift click on the last one, we'll pick up 3 pages there, put them at the end, so the pages come up, and then from 204 up to 205 we need as an individual, so we can take that one across, and 206, 207 as an individual we need, take that across, 809, oops, and so on, until we have all the pages and they're in Adobe in the correct order. Something like that. And then once we've got all the pages, they look correct, we can have a quick look. Then we can combine files and carry on as per normal.